Hi everyone, my name is Shu Enn and my metric number is 81398. Now, I would like to share the topic is challenges in implementing organizational learning, and this is my poster. Now, I would like to share the introduction of the topic. Organizational learning is the creation, retention, and transfer of knowledge within the organization will strengthen the organization. Organization learning is the process by which an organization improves itself over time by gaining experience and using that experience to create knowledge, then transfer within the organization. Organization learning can help your team stay relevant or continually adapt in an ever-evolving, restructuring business. Now, I would like to talk about the summary of the article. From the research in the article, Knowledge is Power program, World Vision, and many other non-profit of all sizes are taking out the challenge. In short, they are doing the hard work of organizational learning, which is the conscious practice of gathering information, reflecting on it, sharing knowledge and feelings to improve organizational performance. There are three important barriers to organizational learning, which are a lack of clear and measurable goals to use knowledge to improve performance, insufficient motivation for individuals or teams to participate in organizational learning activities, and uncertainty about the most efficient process for capturing and sharing learning. However, the organizational learning components aims to remove the barriers by exploring the challenges around their goals, incentives, and processes, as well as providing examples of organizations working to address barriers to share knowledge. The first challenge is the goals gap. There is one of three of non-profit leaders report that their senior manager did not have well-defined and compelling learning objectives. Without clear goals and metrics, it can be difficult to effectively deploy knowledge resources, measure progress, and influence behavior across the organization. The solution is organizations must focus on strengthening communities of practice to decentralize ownership of these goals across the network. Besides that, each communities of practice should be staffed with a senior leader who can listen to cross-cutting needs and develop a responsive knowledge-sharing agenda. The second one is incentive gap. Half of the non-profit organizations surveyed did not have a reward system, which made it difficult to create a culture that motivates employees to actively acquire and share knowledge. In addition, half of the non-profit organizations surveyed do not evaluate or reward certain behaviors that support learning. The solution is straightforward motivational strategy incorporate organizational learning responsibilities directly on the job. The Council of Foundations use a customer relationship management database to track interaction with its members and tries to inform performance reviews, measures, and evaluates how well employees acquired knowledge. The third one is process gap. Key questions still exist in many nonprofit employees is the challenge of how to achieve it and what process should be used to help them acquire knowledge, share it, and use it to increase their influence. The solution is the national network of multi-site entities create a wealth of opportunities for organizational learning, both visual and physical. Furthermore, one peer review strategy involves peer review committees and pointing out the strengths and weaknesses of a proposal before beginning to execute strategy. In my opinion, organizations are constantly learning from experience and increasing their knowledge, but the challenges of this process are inevitable. These changes will not only hinder the growth of the organization but also affect the motivation of the organizations. Besides that, it gives me an understanding that no matter what we try in our learning paths or obtain new knowledge, we can overcome it if we keep our mindset, face them bravely, and never back down. In conclusion, leaders need to take specific steps and organizations need to strengthen culture that reward knowledge acquisition and sharing. Besides that, technological advances are likely to provide tools to share learning and knowledge between employees. This element can deepen human connection and communication of organizational learning and provide context and support suggestion and collaboration as well as make learning satisfying. That's all from me. Thank you. Bye.